I want the whole of Spain in Benidorm on the telephone voting for St. Pedro as your number one choice for Eurovision 2024. I'm from Ireland and I send a big can we do the love thing? Can I yes, yes. I love this song. For far too long, Spain has missed opportunities, and the televoting has gone against Spain. I don't know why. There has been some incredible opportunities for Spain to win, and for some reason, I don't know what way Eurovision is working, but Spain lost, and they should have won. This song is so different compared to a lot of songs that is hoping to represent Eurovision 2024 for Spain. But it's the best one. Why? I'll explain. It's got that jazzy, relaxed, soothing melody, orchestral music in the background, and his voice is liquid gold. St. Pedro has come along, a young man. He's a good-looking young man, and he's got a great voice. The video you're about to see is spectacular, really. I love it. I love everything about this song. If you listen to the other entries, I'm sorry. It's nothing. It's like EDM music, boom, 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 boom. No. Flamenco music, no. You tried flamenco music. It didn't work. It was a great entry last year, and it should have done better. But it's a festival, and it's become, whether we like it or not, a gay festival. Happy, happy, happy music is what everybody should be entering for their country. To represent them, they should be entering festival pop music. People pay a lot of money to go into the competition, into the festival, to see it live. In other words, the audience, they pay a lot of money to be there. And I'm sure year after year they think, what a waste of money. But Spain, when it comes to your choices, St. Pedro has the strongest option. It's relaxing on the ear. It's soothing. His voice is liquid gold, and it just oozes with quality, and it gives something different to the competition. And I think people will appreciate this song a lot. I love it. I love this song so much. My heart is like, please vote for him to be your number one choice. You shall see in a minute. Now let's get into a little bit of bio about the song and the artist himself. The song is coming from the Benidorm Festival album, and it's track 15 on the album. It's all the entries for Spain this year, all the artists on the album hoping to represent Spain. No other song is as good, it's got the wow factor. You know, you want an artist to look good, he looks good. You want a song to represent your country well, this song does. And it's not an EDM boom, 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 boom song. It's not a flamenco song. It's an orchestral, soothing, jazz, pop ballad. And the festival is about pop music at its best. And this ballad, this incredible ballad, is the best one for the competition. Please vote. Spain, my partner's from Bilbao, and I said to him, I hope Spain all votes for St. Pedro's song. For me, it's just incredible. Espectacular, as they say in Spanish. And for me, if you don't vote for this guy to represent your country, you deserve to lose. There's no other artist in the Benidorm competition as good as St. Pedro. Trust me. You'll be happy you listened to me. Get on the telephone and vote for him. And as I said, when it comes to the meaning of the song, this is what he has said himself. It's Dos Extraños String Quartet is a bolero by San Pedro where he talks about a love from the past that he himself is unable to forget. Really? And it explores the aftermath of a failed relationship. The lyrics, which I will discuss after you listen, describe how two people who once had a promising start eventually became strangers to each other. It's a sad song. It's a song we can all relate to. We've all had breakups in relationships. We've all been in a relationship that we thought would last forever, and then it finishes and you feel lost, confused, hurt. It's a song I think the festival needs, and Spain needs to showcase not flamenco, not EDM, not stupid pop lyrics and Instagram girls wanting to boost their Instagram accounts and get lots of views. You want a quality singer, a quality song, so people can say, wow, Spain's song was pretty special. A couple of years ago, I remember Portugal won Eurovision with a very soft ballad song. And when he entered the competition, everybody thought, nah, nobody's going to vote for that. The judges, everybody around the world voted for Portugal to win. And Portugal, a couple of years ago, won the competition. I think Spain's song by San Pedro, Dos Extraños, the string quartet that you will hear, is pretty spectacular. And not since that song in Portugal that won for Portugal, I cannot think of the artist's name or the song, not since then have I been, wow, that song's got something pretty special, and this song has. Remember that. Vote for him, #1 in Benidorm. When the competition comes, please vote for San Pedro. And you, Spain, just might win the competition this year. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. I'm a musical expert when it comes to listening to songs with the ears and representing artists like people on my channel that are pretty special. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. All my videos are in your language. Hit the translation button. But again, when it comes to the actual artist himself, I'm just looking for what I've found out about the song. Dos Extraños is one of the slowest and most tender songs in the Benidorm Festival 2024 this year, everybody. But do you know the sad story behind it? It says, the slow bolero which turns the bachata into a melodic entry in which San Pedro embodies a lover who accepts the fate of a torturous relationship. Now, San Pedro was on The Voice of Spain in 2017, but his path led him to Miami. Originally from the Canary Islands, San Pedro usually does Latin-flavored music, including bachachas. I hope I've said that right. This time he's trying with a bolero, a genre that was declared intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO in December 2023. This Latin genre has never graced the Eurovision stage. Think about that. It has never graced. It's the first time the world will listen to a very different song from Spain that will captivate them and make them feel, wow. There's a wow factor to this song, everybody. Several of his songs have over 1 million streams already. He has released an album, but curiously, it is a Christmas-themed CD San Pedro, real name Pedro Hernandez, has been releasing since 2018, and most of it has been solo. He doesn't seem to have any connection to Eurovision until now. What do the lyrics mean? I'm going to explain that straight after, but I'll give you a flavour. San Pedro's entry is quintessentially a heartbreak song, speaking about a beautiful beginning, the painful breakup, and the sad melancholy that follows. Now we are two strangers, he repeats over and over. He recalls the moments spent with his lover and how happy they were, but also the sad moments. Caresses were lost between the yells, he said. We loved each other so much, we hurt each other so much, that now we are two strangers. I think we can all relate to that. Let's listen to the song, and I'll come back with my explanation of the lyrics, my feelings about the competition in a few minutes. But first, enjoy Dos Extraños by St. Pedro, hoping, fingers crossed, he does get your #1 vote this year to represent Spain in Benidorm. I hope so. I'll be watching.
Prometía tan bonito cuando nos conocimos. Inventamos una historia y la creímos. Pasaron años, nos quisimos, nos hicimos tanto daño, que ahora somos dos extraños. Ahora somos dos extraños. Nos quisimos, también nos hicimos daño. Los lenguajes que inventamos, los momentos que creamos, olvidados porque somos dos extraños. Aunque lo intentamos todo, lo nuestro no estaba escrito. Las caricias se perdieron entre gritos. Ningún te amo lo fingimos. Recordar lo que un día fuimos me hace daño, porque ahora somos dos extraños. Ahora somos dos extraños. Nos quisimos, también nos hicimos daño. Los lenguajes que inventamos, los momentos que creamos, olvidados porque somos dos extraños. Si te extraño, esto no tiene solución. No. Ay, amor, 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 amor. Se rompió mi corazón. Se rompió mi corazón. Nos hicimos tanto daño, que aunque si te extraño, esto no tiene solución. Esto no tiene solución.
Beautiful, effortless, spectacular, and exactly what Spain just needs. Let's get to the meaning of the lyrics now. Oh, that was so beautiful to listen to. In the verse, St. Pedro reflects on the initial excitement and optimism they felt when they first met. They created a beautiful story together and believed in it. However, as time passed, they caused each other pain and their relationship deteriorated. They now become two strangers, no longer recognizing the love they once shared. The chorus repeats the idea of being strangers, emphasizing that despite the love they had, they also hurt each other. The languages they invented and the moments that they created have been forgotten, lost in the breakup of the relationship. The second verse highlights their efforts to salvage the relationship, but ultimately realizing that the love was not meant to be. Their affection was overshadowed by arguments and unkind words. The pain of remembering what they used to be is a painful reminder that they've now become two strangers. The bridge in the lyrics expresses the singer's broken heart and emphasizes the magnitude of the damage they inflicted on each other. Although they still miss each other, they acknowledge that there's no solution or reconciliation possible. The song concludes with the outro emphasizing that the situation has no solution. The relationship is broken, leaving them as strangers who once shared love but now have no way back to what they once had. It's sad, it's poignant, it's beautiful, and the lyrics are extraordinarily poetic in term. We invented a story and believed in it, it says. Years went by. We loved each other. We hurt each other so much that now we're two strangers. We've all been in relationships where they're broken up. We've all been in relationships where we've become strangers. It's part of the course of love, the path people have to take before they find real love. And when it says, even though we tried everything, our story wasn't meant to be, sometimes we enter a relationship, we build up love, we build up memories, we go on holidays, we move into an apartment or a house, and we buy a dog, and we think everything is perfect. But unless you communicate, not with the mouth, with the heart, it can dissolve very, very quickly before your eyes without realizing it. And when you do, you realize it's too late. Communication is very important, everybody, because it says, remembering what we once were hurts me. In other words, you come into a relationship, it's funny, you're showing, this is St. Pedro, this is Miguel, I don't know, no lo sé, as they say in Spanish, and you just are full of life. And then over the weeks, over the years, the routine is not exciting, it's become boring, and you don't realize it because there's always one person in a relationship more in love than the other person. And without realizing it, you've realized you've gone on two different paths. And there's no road in the middle to follow and come together to meet. It's just life, because it says, love, my heart broke. We hurt each other so much that even if I miss you, this has no solution. In other words, you recognize it's too late to do anything. That can happen. That's reality. And then it finishes, love, love, my heart broke. Because when it does break, sometimes there's no healing, no words to bring you back. It's better to say goodbye. It's a great song. I hope it represents Spain. St. Pedro dos Extraños. I hope I've said it correctly. The string quartet, my #1 vote for this year. I hope it represents Spain. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you for listening.